Hi there guys, it's Livyboy2603 here. Welcome to my 5th episode of the Scottish Premiership Roundup. And what's the plan for this weekend? Well, hopefully all Scottish teams are in action providing there's no more COVID scandals. And there's even a wee bonus game because Aberdeen are away to St Johnstone on the Thursday night. I'm just going to put that in with this video because it seems pointless giving them their whole video for one game. So I hope you enjoy this video and hope your team has a good result unless you're an Aberdeen fan because they're playing Livingston on Sunday. Now, all jokes aside, I'm on the lines, but I hope you enjoy this video. So Aberdeen's first game of this video seen them win 1-0 away to St Johnstone. This is their first game since the opening day of the season due to the coronavirus thing. To be honest, it was by no means a very good game. In fact, it was actually quite a bland game, but Aberdeen fans aren't going to care. That's a very big 3 points for them, and that's off the mark. That leaves Hamilton Accies currently the only team on 0 points, but it was a game that didn't have many chances. Through the course of the game, it could have went either way, but Aberdeen put the ball in the back of the net. Well, it was the St Johnstone defender took a deflection off, but at the end of the day, Aberdeen won 1-0. They're not going to complain about it. St Johnstone just need to pick themselves up and move on to their next game. So I'm recording this on the Sunday, so I know how the Saturday games and Sunday results ended. And this result with Akima Dolphin's late goal against Motherwell actually sent Livingston at the bottom of the league. Although we've been hitting the self-destruction button all season, so it's no surprise. But for Hamilton Accies, that is an outstanding result away to their rivals Motherwell. And for Motherwell, their bad start to the season seems to get worse and worse. I mean, that derby normally has Hamilton winning at least once a season, but Motherwell really need points in it, especially 3 points, because they've yet to win a game in the league, so they'll be raging with that result. But Hamilton will be absolutely buzzing to get their first win this season, particularly away to their rivals Motherwell. Rangers continued their start of not conceding this season with a 2-0 victory at home to Kilmarnock. Very good for Rangers. At the end of the day, for Rangers and Celtic, when they're not playing each other, their target should always be 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. So Rangers met that target. As for Kilmarnock, it's not really that bad a result. Many teams will go to Ibrox and Parkhead and lose by a lot more than 2, so for both teams it's a result they'll be content with. So St Mirren drew 1-1 with Ross County, and this game had a draw written all over it. Both St Mirren and Ross County have done outstanding at the start of the season. They've both gained more points than I thought they were going to get, so fair play to both these teams. They've had brilliant starts to the season, and you can tell they were going to cancel each other out today. As for who's going to be happy with that result, St Mirren will be raging because they were winning and they threw away the goal lead, but Ross County will be annoyed because St Mirren were down to 10 men. Either way, it's a solid point for both teams. So Celtic got a 1-0 victory away to Tannadice, and Celtic needed 3 points this game. Considering they've not played a league game for a few weeks, they really needed a win today, and they got that. I actually watched this game. Dundee United, outstanding performance. There's no shame in that result. Dundee United threw everything at it, but at the end of the day, Celtic just have that wee bit of class that they use in every game. They've done it all throughout last season where even when things aren't going their way, they just find a way to get the ball in the net, and that's exactly what happened here. So United, that was a brilliant performance. They've got nothing to be ashamed about, but Celtic will be delighted with their 3 points. So Aberdeen ran out 2-1 winners against Livingston at Pittodrie and strap in, this is where my analysis gets really intense. Now, I'm a Livingston fan. I will back the club through everything. We could be playing League 2, I would back the boys through any result we go, but something needs to change. The last few weeks, it frankly hasn't been good enough. Now, it's been masked a wee bit because the 0-0 draw against Rangers, that was outstanding last week, but every goal we've lost this season has came in a similar way, apart from the penalty. The penalty today, nothing you can do about a penalty, but the goals that we're losing from open play are so similar week in, week out, and I accept that teams are going to make mistakes, but we can't keep making the same mistakes. As for the substitutes, Fitzwater plays a cracking ball into Pittman, that's how we got our 1 goal back, and then we sub him. We need to look at our subs and we need to look at our starting 11. I don't want to slag them too much because at the end of the day, the last few years have been amazing for Livingston, but if we don't change things soon, we'll be playing Championship football next season, there's no doubt about it. Right, I just want to put a quick disclaimer in at this part of the video. The 4 years that I've been covering Livingston on YouTube, we've been so lucky how well we've been. We won League 1, we got promoted for the Championship, and we've had 2 outstanding years in the Premiership. So this is the first season since I've been covering Livingston that we've had a bit of a bad start, and I think you can tell there's a certain anger in my voice, and that anger is not because I've lost faith in Holt, I've not lost faith in any of the players or the club, but because of how much of a supporter I'm just so frustrated at the way things are going, because the manager and the players that we have the potential to be doing so much better, and we're not living up to that potential, and that's what annoys me. But I'm really hopeful that we're going to turn it around, because if we don't turn it around, we're probably going to go down this season. But the passion in my voice is not because I'm angry, it's because I believe we can do better and we should be doing better. A 90th minute Stevie Malin penalty was enough for Hibernian to get the 3 points at McDermott Park. I think as a St Johnstone fan, you'll be very frustrated this week because it's twice now you've lost goals in the last 5 minutes to cost you the points. I mean, a penalty in the 90th minute is probably the most frustrating way to lose a goal, but Hibernian aren't going to complain. It's 3 points going back to Easter Road. But yeah, St Johnstone, they've been a bit hit and miss this season. Some results they've had this year have surprised me, others they'll be a bit disappointed with. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's roundup of the Scottish Premiership. I need to admit, it's a lot better doing the episode when every team actually plays. And I also want to say again, I'm sorry if sometimes my passion gets in the way of the flow of the videos, but I love Scottish football and I love Livingston, and that's the thing, is you want them to be doing well, and when they don't do well, it does frustrate you. Any football fan will tell you that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.